Apocalypse Kitchen. Hi everyone, welcome to Apocalypse Kitchen. My name is Jason.
Hey guys, I'm Adrian.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
We're here virtually. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in the air tonight? Oh Lord. Cause it's coming.
Oh Lord.
Welcome to Apocalypse Kitchen's 5-year anniversary of playing video games on the internet. Yeah, so much fun. We got Adrian is here and Nick is here and I am here, and we're gonna take a fun little romp down 5 years of video game goodness in the channel. I've pulled some pictures and videos that I personally have that I want to go through, because this is the absolute first thing that we ever did, Nick. This is us trying to get your computer.
Yep.
Like,
no, yeah, dude, you can see it. You can, the PlayStation there. That's one of my old monitors that I got from Goodwill. That's like a $12 monitor.
This is your TV,
if you don't
right?
have money for monitors. That's a TV, and you can see the tower. My computer tower is on the other side, so my desk, all of that. We just had like 40 feet of cable, making that 5 foot stretch, just cable everywhere, trying to connect all these devices to that tower.
Yeah, so literally,
that looks incredible.
It's on the other side of the room, and I think somewhere there's like a USB 3, which was brand new at the time, like an extend. This may be this, like coming down and going into the floor, and then coming over to wherever we had the Elgato at.
Oh man!
Trying to do the best that we could. Our little microphones here. We had just installed Elgato, like all the Elgato stuff in play. And all I remember is Elgato being such a pain in the ass to try and set up.
Dude, it was that alone. Like, we got the screen swapping my screens over. That was easy enough. Connecting up some of the stuff was easy enough. But dude, that freaking Elgato, man, we had to jump through so many hoops. Like, I remember, like, we were like resetting stuff. We were going into like deep like Windows menus and stuff like that, trying to figure out deep into the Elgato preferences and settings and stuff, trying to get it, because it was like, oh, it's super simple. You just go into this one file that's buried 400 feet deep, and you take a left at the troll, and then you'll find the setting you're looking for. You just click that button, and then apply all, and wait for 4 minutes for everything to reboot, and just stuff like that, where we were just like, good. And then it was like, and if that doesn't work, just try it 3 more times, and it should work on the third time. For whatever reason, there's a weird thing. It works on the third time. We don't know why.
So all this is your very first night recording.
This is the first setup, yeah.
Yeah, this is the first setup.
Okay.
Dude, and the mics. Look at those mics that we were using. We're using, what are those, some of your like shotguns or something? No, those are little...
I had a friend of mine that Adam, that I worked with at a music store. I basically went to him and I'm like, we're broke as fuck. And I'm like, I need some really good microphones that I can do audio with. And it's a type of microphone that basically is really good in the high and mid range. They weren't necessarily made for what we were using them for, but Adam was like, yeah, dude, these are absolutely great microphones. And like, they should work, and they did. They worked really well. They worked way better than they should, because I'll look back.
Yeah, those
story of our life, bro.
Those made a reappearance on our 4-person Death Stranding playthrough.
Yeah, when Brianna and Melissa were hanging out.
And Melissa were using. Yeah. I love looking at that picture, looking at the cables and stuff and trying to figure it out. Like, that's awesome, man. I think there's beauty in ingenuity.
Well, that was
that's ingenuity.
Yeah, that was like one of the things that we learned in school, was like literally just like, if like number 1 is story, number 2 is audio, and number 3 is everything else. Yeah. Like, if you have
good audio, you don't have good video.
You don't have anything.
Yeah, one of the reasons that we started the channel also, besides just having fun, was an outlet, like a creative outlet to learn things in.
True, exactly.
Like we got into the channel and it gave me an excuse to learn how to edit on Premiere Pro, which has been absolutely amazing, even though I don't like editing.
Yeah.
I edit on this channel.
Talked about it a lot.
Yeah, I edit on the channel because out of necessity, not only because I need to stay up on everything, but because, I mean, we do this for fun and love. We don't have enough money to pay an editor to do all our stuff, because if we did, we'd have a ton more videos.
Dude, you're a great editor, though. You downplay it, but you've done a lot of great work on this show.
Well, thank you. It's because I have boys that are real funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry to jump ahead, but one of the coolest things you've ever done on this channel, or that has ever been done on this channel, was you did a multi-layered vocal.
Oh, that was for the skits intro.
Was it? Yeah, it was. That's right, the skits intro. And I'm still blown away by it, dude. You did a great job with that. So,
Thank
you
you.
downplay your editing skills and your audio skills, and that's a perfect example of your brilliance on both fronts.
Well, I couldn't do it without you.
Whose house is this, by the way?
That was mine. Well, yeah, that was mine at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Nick, I don't know if
you
you've seen this video in a long, long time, but I really want to play this video because it's very near and dear to my heart. And I'm just going to pull it up and let it play. I'm going to full screen it in all of its HD glory. What are you doing? So, Nick, can you explain what's going on here?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I was this was for the intro where when we were shooting it, and the tripod, the only way we could mount the camera to get the angle that we wanted was to put the tripod right in the middle of it, which meant that I had to I'm running through trying to figure out how I'm going to do essentially the blocking with the tripod right in the middle of it. And so it was like I feel like we went through a couple different setups before we finally were just like, screw it, we're just putting it here. Put it in the middle. We'll work around it because this is the shot we want, and so, we're just gonna do it.
So here's the thing that pisses me off, but I love, and I finally get a chance to draw attention to it. If you look at this can, this beautiful can here that we poured all the beans out of so we didn't burn them, and we patinaed this can, and there's like scorch marks on the bottom of it, and it's like beautifully patinaed for being cooked over the fire, because we cooked the can over a fire, and we rough cut open the can because we thought it would add extra layers of authenticity, etc.
No way!
And you can't see a damn lick of it in the intro.
Nope. Nope. And dude, you remember that? Because we built that. It was like we took a cinder block out in my backyard.
Yeah. And
built a small fire at the cinder block to cook the can. To start that fire was a pain. We finally got the fire going, and then we got that, and then we were just sitting there playing with the can to get it perfectly done right and stuff, and then you see it, you just don't see it in the shot. It's just not there.
You know what else we did? I think I'll have to watch the intro again. Down here on this box of Walmart matches or whatever, I think we gaff taped over the logo.
Yeah, we did. We greased it with tape. We're like, it's an apocalypse box of matches. We don't need to actually greek it. Just slap tape on it, and it looks good enough.
Yeah, and there's no Walmart.
I never noticed the tape.
Well, I love the fact that we recorded the intro and the music for the outro under your comforter with a Zoom H1.
Yeah,
for real?
Dude, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I remember that because we were trying to come up with something. So originally we were just going to use like one of those like royalty free, whatever sites to get some music off of. But then we're just like, I'm the kind of person, and people that spend time around me know that I constantly have some weird like tune or something going on in my head. So half the time I'm humming something that's either the theme to something, or it's just something my brain is just like putting patterns together, and it's just like it's my brain's screensaver. So while we were shooting some stuff, my brain's screensaver was like my bit for the theme
outro
or whatever. So we were like, okay. So we took the comforter off my bed, threw it over top of us, and we recorded both. I just like had to mentally go into that because I'm not a musician, so I had to mentally just like, all right, I'm just doing this one tune over and over and over again, and Jason's gonna do whatever Jason's gonna do, and then we'll pull something out of that. So that's what we just sat under this comforter, holding. Wait, actually,
I thought he was about to be.
I have the case right here for my Zoom.
Oh man.
Aw.
Oh, hold on.
No, hold on. I got mine. You got yours, Jason? Okay.
Do you guys have the same model Zoom?
Yeah. Dude, and it's got it. It has the sock. Does it still have the sock?
Yes.
Dude, does it still have the sock? Yes. Yes.
Is that a literal sock?
This
is a literal.
This is a baby sock. Dude, this little guy has gotten me through so many things. Like one time I literally gaff taped this inside a piano at a piano recital, and I was mad at how clean the audio
No
was.
way.
Yeah. Oh, the
No
socks.
way.
The pairs
Yeah.
are together.
Sock boys.
Hell yeah. Like we were going through, we were looking at different socks, and I was like, oh, I like this one, and it's so soft. It's so nice.
Soft and nice.
Yeah, dude, it was literally just both of us sitting just under the comforter, huddled like this. So like, and then Jason's like right here.
Yeah, we
So
like a
it's just
fat
like,
ghost.
Yeah, and it's just like
This guy, this little video.
How did this happen?
This
just a little stupid video about how the Elgato suck. I think we had like a couple shots lined up. We were gonna do like a little like like a little like 30-second video about how much the Elgato sucks to use. And this was gonna be one of the shots.
So hard to use in general.
Keep crying. Rock some.
Rock some.
That's great directing, is what that is, boys. God, the slice of life that I was talking with Adrian about this. The slice of life that you get out of having a YouTube channel is worth having the YouTube channel, just in general. Because Nick, I don't know if you remember or not, but there's about 1 full year of videos of you and me and Zach uploading a vlog style video every day that
Oh, no way.
that are not they're not available on the channel. Who's this sexy guy? Who's this sexy guy?
I don't know.
Who's that sexy guy?
Someone's long lost brother. This is a fun little night shoot. This is after a workout. It was me and you, and you
Yeah,
had
look at
something,
you.
a deadline you had to meet with.
You're
Aw, thank you.
sexy
It's only
boy.
because
Yeah,
you
right
worked
there.
me out, baby.
Man, we were so cool back then. Oh, look at these guys. Look at
Yeah,
these boys at
we
the
all
fair.
were. Look at those sexy boys.
Handsome, sexy workout boys. Oh, boys.
Fermented hell.
Do you remember this?
Are we
Do you
playing the
remember this?
video game there?
Yeah. Do you remember what video game
Is
it
this
was,
us playing
though?
TMNT?
Yeah,
Teenage
Yes, it
Mutant
was.
Ninja Turtles?
At Olin Rogers soda
Wow.
parlor that no longer exists.
Rest
That's
in
right.
pieces. Yep. Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
It no longer exists?
Got
Yeah.
taken out by
No
a tornado.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, damn, dude. I didn't know that.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it was a bummer.
So I've got some questions here, some rapid fire questions that if you want to go into some detail, you can. But there's a few of them. So, who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love?
Wow.
Who do you love?
I love Lamp.
Oh God!
No, I
Dang
love
it,
you
Adrian.
and I love Nick. I'm sorry. I take it back.
What is your favorite video game ever?
Ooh, mine. Okay, so I feel like you kind of have to go with like I think it was Sly Cooper 2. It was like the second.
Way.
It was either Sly Cooper 2 or Sly Cooper 3. I think it was 2. And that's just the one that I played the crap out of in like middle and high school because it was just my fallback.
Wow.
So I think if we're going that way, it's probably going to be one of those. We're going to be one of the Sly Coopers because I just said that's just where my heart sits, you know. But if we're going with like the one that I've dumped the most time into, that one's League of Legends, which is unfortunate.
Wow, really?
Which is unfortunate, but
I was leaning towards Valheim, but I didn't know how much money you'd put in.
No,
or
not
how much
yet.
time
Valheim is an up and comer, hella quick. It is. That game is fun as hell.
What's your favorite, Adrian? Favorite game so far?
It's gonna have to be a toss-up. In the same way that Nick's is a toss-up. The game that's lived inside my soul the longest is gonna have to be Metal Gear Solid, as you and I have talked about, Jason, because I absolutely adore that game's story and it resonates with my personality so well. However, the game I've sunk the most time into, if we're making that clarification, is the Mass Effect trilogy, which is of particular importance right now since the Legendary Edition just came out, and I have spent waking hours that were not spent with my family and sleep and work, I've been investing in. So, yeah.
Oh, Adrian, you said my favorite game, which is Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. We go over to Brandon's house, or Brian's house back in the day. And he had a PlayStation, and he had all these different games. And I didn't have a PlayStation at the time because we went N64. So, like, I would go in there and I'd just, like, lay down. And they were, like, they were well off. Like, the family was well off. So they had a big screen TV, which was, like, 12 tons. And so I just lay on the floor and play, like, I would always play it because it was on, like, the Pizza Hut PlayStation demo disc.
Yeah. Dude, no way. Same situation for me.
The way they handled the shooter and the story and the characters and like the graphics of the time. If it's not Metal Gear Solid, it has to be the original Last of Us. Like, I played through that game probably like so 6 times. And every time I played through it, like my heartstrings were tugged. And like at the same moments, and the writing and the acting and everything was so good about it. And you know what? I like The Last of Us 2. I don't agree with all the decisions they made, but I really enjoyed it as a story. Rapid fire. Okay, there's 2 questions. There is, I'm going to give them to you ahead of time. The first one is, what's your favorite game you played on the channel? And what's your favorite game, like what's your favorite video on the channel?
Ooh. See, I think I'm probably going to have to go old school.
Question.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to go old school. And I'm going to have to say my favorite game is, what was that, like World War Dinos?
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. Video. That was the video. When we only did like 1, maybe 2 episodes of it.
Oh, you mean this list right here? Dino D-Day?
Dino D-Day. Yeah, okay. Dino D-Day. And so then that would, one of those, like, we just kept knocking out, like, I feel like there were so many, like, little one-liners and things that have just become part of, like, everyday, like, things I rewatched one a couple months ago and was like, holy crap, is this where that phrase comes from that I just say in normal life now? And it was, like, from one of these clips. And then it's either that or Magma Tsunami. Because of Happiest Hams. Such a happy ham.
Such a happy ham.
Such a happy ham. 100%. Like, there's both awful games. They're both bad games that are also great.
Nick, do you remember when we started doing the Resident Evil 2 Revelations game? And then we got, how many? We got 7 episodes. No, we got 8 episodes in to realize that it was like an ongoing, like if you want to continue, you have to you have to buy the rest of the game or whatever.
Yeah, it was like an episodic thing or whatever,
real?
where they were like selling. Because this was when we were doing like the super cheap games, so they released that and it was like $8, and we're like, a Resident Evil game for $8. Oh yeah, let's jump on that. And then we played it and we realized, oh, it's only $8 because it's only the first fifth of the game. They're gonna release like multiple sections of it, and they're like, oh, okay, well, never mind then.
Oh, really?
I forgot we played Project Cars with Zach because Zach's is super duper into cars.
Yeah.
And we named it, put it in D for Dad, because that was the thing that Zach always
Dude, and Footlall, that game, we have so many episodes of that never made it to the channel.
Yeah, we have 4 episodes of Footlall. I enjoyed
What's
it.
that?
Goofy little... It's one of those games that I feel like it was just an upgraded version of something you would play on like Newgrounds.
I think we together are
It's
the
brilliant,
best
dude.
on Phasmophobia. Because we have so many moments
Hands
to bounce
down.
around.
Phasmophobia, though.
Yeah, my favorite. So
that's
I
a
have
fun
3
game.
favorite moments.
Yeah.
Phasmophobia, the first episode, is my favorite because I die, and it's hilarious, and it's fun to witness Zach trying to tackle the concept of the very game that it was like his first night playing.
Yeah.
And then my favorite actual video on the channel is Epic Nonsense, one of the live-action first videos you guys made.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
I think that's a brilliant one where you guys are arm wrestling, and it's hilarious.
I want you to see this thumbnail that I made. I want you to look real close at Batman.
Hold on. Let me pull it up on my other screen.
Because that Batman is Nick Smith. That is...
Is it?
Yeah,
Is that
so
Nick?
It is, yes.
Just casually over here being Batman.
The only reason I like editing is because I enjoy putting out the fun that we had, and the cherry on the top of the cake or the ice cream or whatever has cherries on it is literally getting to build the thumbnails. But yeah, if you freaking look in The Last of Us, I changed the thumbnail to a scene where Ellie and Joel are at a arcade cabinet, and I put our playthrough of BattleBlock Theater on the arcade.
ApocalypseKitchen.
And no one cares.
Wow.
And nobody knows.
Yeah, if you look on the Super Hot, the first episode is Super Hot, where there's Morpheus and Neo, and there's television. If you open that up and you look at the back of the television, in the thumbnail, it says Apocalypse Kitchen. It says AK. I rebranded all this shit
I never
there.
noticed that.
Detroit Become Human is a game that I love, and I was glad that I got you to be able to play it for the first time you've played it. And you're just like, what do I do? And I'm like, whatever you want to do. You're like, no, but like, what do I answer? I'm like, whatever you feel like answering. And then it's like, oh no, I pissed that guy off. Is that bad? Like, I don't know. He was my best friend in my playthrough. You're like, what? Was I supposed to? Like, no, this is your game now.
You're in charge.
It's so visceral.
But literally, Detroit Become Human was the first game I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and make a different thumbnail for every game, because I was sick of seeing our faces on here for 10 things. And then we started Plague Tale, and then boom, from here on, every thumbnail is a work of art that I painstakingly enjoy doing. Like, I enjoy the thumbnail so much. It's so much fun. I love doing the thumbnail. There, I said it. Helldivers. I forgot we played that.
We tried. There was a time when I just went through Steam for like 3 hours, just digging through, just like, there's got to be games in here. There's got to be games in here. And I feel like Helldivers,
Gotta be gold.
Battle Block. Yeah, Helldivers, Battle Block, A couple others that just never made it anywhere. But I'm just looking at it. I'm like, dude, all these things that I wanted to work so hard, but then when we played them, there's just certain times when you're like, nah, this isn't it. This isn't going to jive. We're not getting the content we want. We're not having as much fun as we want to have.
Mm-hmm.
You can justify it if the content is like really good, or if you feel really confident in the content, even if the game is a little, But if the game isn't jiving and you're not getting the content you want, so you just like abandon ship.
I would have to say, from a personal standpoint, the first Last of Us game is one of my favorite playthroughs on the channel, only because I was going through so much life-changing stuff where it's like, I'm working in the news. I guess this is great. And like, this is not great. And it's like, I'm not working for the news anymore. I got out. And it's like, what am I going to do with my life?
Yeah,
like, I want to marry this girl. Oh, I'm leaving my
wearing your
steady
life
job.
on your sleeve.
Yeah, like, I just got out of this job right before I tried to propose to my now wife. Like, oh God, this is dumb. Like, so it's like all of these like beautiful fuck ups in this order that I have locked in this game that I love. So it's like, I don't know, that's my favorite playthrough on the channel just because of that. My favorite playthrough, I don't want to say Phasmophobia, even though it is, because I don't like, to me a playthrough is like beginning to end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that my favorite playthrough has to be The Last of Us Part 2, because we got it immediately when it came out. We busted ass to keep to an upload schedule. Your wife was pregnant at the time, and we were also like racing the clock, so to speak.
In a pandemic.
In a pandemic, like we were playing together, but we weren't together. Like we learned so much about like how to record in different ways and like streaming of audio and capturing, and I'm damn proud of that schedule. We're literally at a when we're available to upload, we upload schedule. So we just don't have the viewership to pay us enough to pull me away from making money. And like Adrian has family and I have family and Nick has family and jobs and all kinds of stuff. So we do what we can do when we can do it, and that's kind of our slogan. Moving forward, I do what I could do while I could do it. But
and it usually works out better than you'd expect.
Jason, what is your favorite moment from running this channel?
It's probably Phasmophobia.
I know it's a hard one.
It's Phasmophobia, definitely, because like everyone I love has come together and we're all playing a game that we love to play and just spending time. Like the whole channel is built on, let's play like video games together and just have fun. Like, so that's my favorite of all
time
things.
Together. Yeah, I wish I captured my screen of the last time we played, all four of us.
Yeah.
And Nick is holding the door from a violent ghost, and he let me in to the room as I was running away from the ghost, and he's holding the door. He's like, shh, 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 shh. And I'm like, oh, dude, I thought I was dead. And I'm just like, oh, God, relief and exasperation. It's so awesome, this moment where I'm alive because Nick let me in the door. And he's holding the door closed. And all I see is pure silence as Nick goes, shh, 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 shh. And then I watch his head twist on its axis to look at me. And then I hear the most blood-curdling scream from Nick as his character is being killed in the game, and I will never forget that moment. It's meant more to me than most emotional family moments have.
I know.
It's just it's all fucking gold. Every time Adrian dies, it's just tears streaming down our faces because Adrian's like.
I just turn around and the door slams closed.
I don't know you. I know you don't touch me. You're not my friend.
You're not my friend.
And just a scream that gets cut off, and it's just. It's so good. It's so good, man. Oh, dude, it's gold. I think Zach needs to die more. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It was for the bit. It was for the bit.
Here's the last bit of the episode of this long celebratory episode. Nick, what do you want to say to all the baby chefs out there?
The wee baby chefs.
All the wee baby chefs.
Like the channel's grown a ton for like what we've been able to accomplish, and I think Jason, you've helmed that entirely, and so like it's been fucking amazing to watch. And so like this has been a ton of fun for us, and we hope you guys are having a blast because we're trying our damnedest to have a blast. That's our goal here. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna. I don't see this channel going anywhere, so feel free to stick around, hang out with us, and we'll try to keep growing. It's kind of our MO.
This has largely been about sharing a moment with friends, and I feel privileged and honored to be a part of it. And Nick's straight on, Jason, you are the glue that is maintained this channel and made it what it is, and it's got your character written all over it, and I think it's a wonderful character to have a channel devoted to. And it's been fun just being a part of it and being in great company. And to all viewers, thank you for being a part of it and watching. The numbers may not be as high as others, but it doesn't matter because you're our viewers, and we cherish every single one of you and the moments we get to share.
I want to thank you guys for actually being a part of it as well, because it is what it is, because we have our weird, wacky friendships, and that's what I love. When we started the channel doing like games, what we wanted to capture was literally like that feeling of being on the couch, like growing up with either your siblings or friends, just like one player, like you play until you die and then you hand it off, you know, like that kind of like, go, woo, you know, that like fun, hell yeah. And it's morphed into this beautiful, like mystery science theater, 3000 gaming weirdness of just having fun and being who we are. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying our fun that we're having. And if you guys have any suggestions for something you think we'd like to play, please let us know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us, and thanks for letting us make things that you laugh at and enjoy as well. What else am I supposed to say? I think I'm supposed to say like, comment, and subscribe or something.
Yeah, slap that like button. Click that shoot the subscribe button with your finger.
Put your finger in the bell. No, click the wait. It's got to be your bull.
Ring the bell. Boop the subscribe.
Boop the
and click the like button 3 times. That's how you unlock God mode.
Yeah. We love you. Thanks for being here and celebrating our 5-year anniversary of gaming. We'll see you soon.
It's true. We will. Or you'll hear us soon. You'll hear from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know if you like
you might see us.
Yeah, let me know if you like the face thing. I don't know. It's just been so much easier not editing the face thing. Yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey Nick, do you remember when we, before the adpocalypse, that we had 16 cents that YouTube owed us?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
We had real money and we were invested.
Wait,
We-
they owe us
They owe-
16 cents